Hey everybody, Jim here with a review of Fast and Furious 6, or as the opening credits declare it, Furious 6. Now Fast 5 is a tough act for any movie to follow, but Furious 6 largely pulls it off, even if it never quite matches or surpasses the dizzying heights of Fast 5. Still, that's not to say it isn't also a hell of a lot of fun. Furious 6 is basically a round up the gang western, where the outlaws are the only ones who can help their former lawman adversary track down an even worse criminal. In this case, it's Owen Shaw, a former British Special Forces soldier whose crew is pulling off a series of stunning crimes across Europe. Now, as the saying goes, it takes a thief to catch a thief, so Hobbs approaches his Fast 5 foes for help. The big incentive for Dom and the gang to help Hobbs? Letty. Michelle Rodriguez's character, who was presumed dead in the fourth film, is actually alive and well and serving as a member of Shaw's gang. Dom and the gang agree to help Hobbs so they can bring Letty back home and to her senses. Now, Furious 6 offers a lot of new faces to the franchise, including Gina Carano as The Rock's ass-kicking partner, but its primary focus is on the past and bringing the characters' stories full circle. That's not to say the film also doesn't have the future on its mind. Some characters' arcs reach their conclusion, while big seeds are also planted for what might come next. Now, of course, the highlight of any Fast and Furious film are the car scenes. Furious 6 isn't a disappointment in this department, but Fast 5 pushed the filmmakers to make these set pieces even more outrageous and over the top. A car drives out of the nose of a crashing plane, for Pete's sake. The best other car action scene is the much talked about tank chase and the first appearance of the flip car. Now, there are some other car chases in the movie, but they feel a bit repetitive. I mean, how many times can you see a car race through London? There's also a couple of great fight scenes, particularly Gina Carano versus Michelle Rodriguez, and Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson taking down a huge henchman in the cargo plane. Now, despite the drawbacks, there's still plenty of good and fun to be had in Furious 6. It's a real crowd pleaser, one crafted with extreme dedication to canon. It's a muscular and often exhilarating thrill ride. But Furious 6 shows that the series is becoming more and more like the cars in it. Souped up, turbocharged, loud, and mechanical. The movie deserves kudos for keeping the focus on its family of characters, but the series is probably really only good for one more outing before the tank's completely empty. That said, IGN is still going to give Furious 6 an 8.